legends, and thanks for tuning in. Hope you're all having a cracking day. This week's video, we're heading back into the Barra C1100 build, and specifically we're going to get the chassis for it cleaned up, stripped down and painted, and we're going to refurb all the front suspension, rear suspension, get this thing painted and get it back as a roller so we can move on with the rest of the project. So grab your cuppa or your coldie, kick back, relax and enjoy the video. Alrighty, so first things first, what we're going to do is get the fuel tank removed out of this thing, get the fuel lines taken off as well. Then what I'm probably going to do is fire up my petrol gurney, push this chassis outside, gurney it all off, get it as clean as I can. Then I'm going to bring it back inside, strip all the suspension components off it, get the diff out, clean up whatever needs cleaning up, and then what we're going to do, by request, I'm going to hit it with some sanded chassis black coating. This stuff's by Carbuilders. Got the hookup from Cody at Fence Post Rusty Goats. He painted his shorty in this stuff. Looks killer, so he had a couple of spare tubes left over, so we're going to see how it goes on this thing. Should look killer, so yeah. First things first, let's get this tank out of this thing, eh? Rightio, let's rip this fuel tank out, eh? It should just come out with these two strap bolts here, I'm pretty sure. It should sneak out the bottom. Let us know, drop us a comment down below, let us know how you're finding the build. You like the direction it's going. If it was your truck, what would you do? Would you change anything different? Would you go turbo, supercharged? Would you put a manual in it? Just let us know. Keen to hear your ideas on either what I'm doing or what you legends would do with it anyway. Always keen to hear how other people would sort of take the build, you know, like this is just one direction, this is how I'm going about it, but there's a million ways to do it. So like I say, I'm just keen to hear what everyone's thoughts are. Let us know in the comments, eh? Okay, let's get this thing in. Just like that. Rightio, so I got that fuel tank out and also those fuel lines that were there. First job I got to do is I got to finish welding the fuel tank straps. This is all, again, it's all tacked together, so I've got to final weld all that stuff off, clean it up. Then once that's done, all fully welded out, I'll roll this thing outside and hit it with the gurney, get it all cleaned up. Then we can bring it back inside and start stripping it down. But first job we got to take care of is final welding on the fuel tank straps, so let's get into it. So before I got stuck into that other welding for the fuel tank straps, I thought I'd have a bit of a look around, a bit of a clean up of some of the factory welds, and I don't know what was going on at Holden that day. I don't know if it was Friday Ave and old mate was in a hurry, but you have to clean that up, dig that out and start again, because ain't a whole lot holding that on there. But I know these things are generally pretty daggy, not a lot of time is spent on them, but we'll at least put some proper weld back on this one, eh? So just be mindful, everyone, when you're playing around with these things, if you're not real familiar with them, to go over the welds before you go ahead and paint these things, because they can have some really daggy spots on them. So anyway, just a PSA for you, everyone. Let's get in as well, mate. Alrighty, I got most of that welding taken care of for the fuel tank straps and that. Went ahead and buttoned those those holes up on the rear of the chassis here, sanding them off. A couple of holes I've got to fill in on the top of that rail. I haven't got to yet. Fixed up that weld there, that holding, yeah, made a mess of, but just got to duck into town. It's late over, I just got to duck into town and sign some papers, so we'll have to get back into this tomorrow, right? Rightio, legend, so it's a few days later, but we're back on the chassis for the Barra inner build. First job I want to get done today is these couple of rust holes in the chassis. I want to get them taken care of. Shouldn't be too big of a drama. Then I've got to move back. This is the park brake cable mount. It was, as you can see, it was just tacked under here. So I've got to go ahead and clean that up. I want to get that fully welded on. So that's all buttoned up. Then was having a bit of think about the fuel tank mounts. As you can see, these were cut off the Falcon. Thinking about adding a bit of strength back into them by sitting this RHS up the guts of them. Something like that. And then, yeah, closing them up and welding them to that. So that's the idea. We'll see how we go with it. And yeah, whatever other sort of final welding and fab jobs I've got to do to this, because yeah, I want to get this thing stripped down and painted. So first things first, let's get them holes filled in that chassis, eh? Right, yeah, so I got the dog on, got the area, gonna give these holes another clean up, see what we're working with, give it nice fresh metal. Then got the TIG weld set up, some TIG rod, gonna fill this hole here. I got a little washer here, nice thick washer. Gonna set it up on the magnet, clean this hole out so that washer fits in there nice, weld that in, then just fill the hole up. Be nice and easy, so yeah, get this thing cleaned up and get it welded. Rightio, so I finished welding out the park brake cable bracket, sort of bent down that seam on the chassis, welded that out. I went ahead and cut these bits of RHS to length, sat them in there. I've got to knock those lip downs a little bit. What I'm thinking, I'll tack weld these on the ends and then yeah, flush those lips down and then stitch weld on the side. So gonna get in and yeah, get those stabilizers mounted up, eh? Rightio, so I went ahead and yeah, like I said, I got those tops of those lips knocked down, got it squashed in, so just gonna go ahead and stitch weld it. Doesn't need full welding, so yeah, get some stitch welding on that and yeah, give this thing a once over, see what else needs a bit of attention. If it's all good, start stripping it apart. Alrighty, so I give the chassis a bit of a once over. I think everything's pretty good to go. Like you saw before, I stitched that RHS in there, so those braces are all good. Those holes are filled in the back of the chassis there, and I finish off those tank mounts. So yeah, I'm gonna get ready to take it outside. I'll see if I've got enough hose left to fire up the petrol gurney to give this chassis a gurney. Once it's gurneyed, I'll bring it back and yeah, strip all the suspension off it. And just to remind everyone as well, if you want to save some money on some welding supplies, head to HC Welding Supplies. Yeah, use BAM 10, get 10% off. So yeah, let's get into it, eh? Let's get this thing washed. Oh yeah, there we have it. Just had it all gurneyed up, got all the crap off it. So gonna go ahead, get this thing stripped down, or what's left to it, basically just the suspension. Got to get leaf springs and diff out, control arm springs, sway bar, steering box. Get it all off so I can give this thing a hit with that Carbuilders TXT coating. Hopefully I got enough of it, not sure, but I'll get the important bits done first with that, and see what she looks like. So yeah, let's get a time lapse happening and get this thing stripped down. So like I said, there's not even two full tubes of this stuff. It's like 1 3/4, I think, but gonna get done what I can. Probably have to buy some more to finish off the bottom, whatever. But yeah, gonna give it a roar and go and see what we can get covered, eh? So put my mask on and get to spraying. Alrighty, so yeah, got that chassis painted with that TXT coating. Really happy with it. Like I thought, I sort of run out. Going at least probably another 10, maybe 2. But yeah, got all that top side done. Really happy with that. When I get some more, I'll take care of the bottom side. But for now, really happy with that. Gonna wrap this video up here, everyone. Get this video edited out for you. In the next episode, we're gonna get the suspension all rebuilt. I've got all the bushes and ball joints, tie rods and stuff there. We'll make this thing a roller again, and depending on time, we might even go ahead, get the power plant sat back in it, But as always, really appreciate you all watching. If you can do us a favour, like, comment, share and subscribe. That'd be awesome. I'll catch you on the next one.